Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
As they take to the field. Tottenham Hotspur.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Calvert-Lewin, is a player whose all-round game has really improved in recent times. He's become one of the most effective players in the air, and that's really improving his goal return. A real target man who offers early back-to-front service or an attacker of crosses and set pieces.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Calvert-Lewin! Saar. Gallagher. Joao Palhinha. Palhinha shifted upfield. Tanaka. Ampadu. Tanaka. Burnau. That's really well manoeuvred. Tell. And the shot! He's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
After 12 minutes is number 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tanaka, aim forwards. Now it's Calvert-Lewin! Lacking in accuracy.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Romero. Spence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gallagher, gently done. Clearly not happy with that. Ampadu. Burnau. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Nyonto looks to get on the end of this. Spence. Out to the left it goes. Tanaka. Good work on the right flank here. Calvert-Lewin.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nyonto. Now it's Longstaff. Calvert-Lewin. Big chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sarr. Gallagher. Pedro Porro. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's run loose here. Burnau. James chasing after it. And it's Bogle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nyonto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nyonto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gallagher. Colomboani. Ampadu does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. João Palhinha. Colomboani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Burnau. And it's played forward. Calvert-Lewin. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Header. And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Kudus has found the net here, of course. Gallagher. Always onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Palhinha. Sarr. Tell. Sarr. And it's Kudus. Kudus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ampadu. Longstaff. João Palhinha. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Romero, aim forwards. Tell. Spence.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today from Dad and Lucy.
Now it's Tell. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. João Palhinha. Colomwani. Can he finish? Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3 minutes is number 39.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Ampadu forwards and with intent. And it's Bogle. Oh, easy pickings there. João Palhinha. Tell. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Tanaka. Nyonto. Brilliantly cut out. Gallagher. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Romero. Gallagher. Van de Ven. Romero. Ampadu. Thinks one through. Romero getting this one clear. Ampadu. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper gets his hands on it. Longstaff. Sarr. Bornau gets over and intercepts. Ooh, delicate chip through. Colomwani, Kudus. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been cleared. Calvert-Lewin, and they can counter here. Longstaff. Now it's Gnonto. Picks it up out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. And the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?